guys doing today?
Good, good. I'm a little sleepy.
Well, today we are going to continue talking about writing about biology, like we did last class. And when you are writing in an academic context, like when you're writing an essay or a paper, it's important to be able to ask questions. Asking questions is very important. So today we are going to talk about question formation in English. So in English, when you have a simple sentence like the bird is red, you can turn a sentence like that into a question. So if you guys wanted to turn that into a question, how would you do that? Why don't you talk to each other?
Is the bird red? Yes.
Okay. So what did you guys say?
Is the bird red? Question mark? Yes.
Okay. Is the bird Is the bird red? Okay. What about this sentence? Yeah, what about this sentence? Why don't you talk again?
Does he walk down the street? Is it does or do? Does.
All right, what did you guys say?
Does he walk down the street?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So these are two different ways of making questions in English. The first one is with sentences that use the to be verb. And the other way is with other kinds of verbs. So with to be verbs, what you do is you take the verb and you put it at the beginning of the sentence. Pretty simple. So the bird is red becomes, is the bird red? With the second way, it's more difficult. So you take the sentence, like you have here, and then you reverse the tense, and then you need to add the word do or does. now you know how to form questions in English. We're going to do an activity. Yeah, I just closed it out somehow. Right. So we've been talking about biology and writing about biology. So we're going to keep doing that today. If you guys want to take a look, we're going to be talking about those animals and plants. All right, so you guys are going to listen to some information about those animals and plants. And so just write a couple sentences about what you hear.
Unit 4, Life on Earth. Chapter 7, Plants and Animals. Getting started. Listening for specific information. Page 127. 1. The blue whale is the largest animal in the world. Many scientists think that the blue whale is the largest animal that has ever existed on Earth. It can grow up to 33 meters long and weigh as much as 150 tons. Its heart is the same size as a small car.
And you only need to get you only need 5 or 6 sentences. So,
Total?
yes.
Oh, like actual sentences?
Yes, sentences. But only 5, so don't write too fast.
The blue whale's natural habitat is the deepest waters of all the world's oceans. 2.
The Venus flytrap is a very unusual plant because it is a plant that eats meat. The Venus flytrap catches insects in its leaves and then eats them. This plant's natural habitat is in the United States, but now it grows all over the world.
3. The platypus is a very unusual animal. It has a bill and webbed feet like a duck, but it has a wide, flat tail. It lives on land, but is a very good swimmer. The platypus lives only in Australia. 4.
Trees are the biggest plants in the world. The largest type of tree on Earth is the giant sequoia. The natural habitat of the giant sequoia is the mountains of California. These trees can grow to be more than 100 meters tall.
5. Almost half of all insects on Earth are beetles. Scientists have already found 350,000 different kinds of beetles. They can live everywhere, except for the ocean and cold polar regions. The beetle, pictured here, is the Goliath beetle, the largest and heaviest insect on Earth. 6.
Many people think that bamboo is a kind of tree, but actually, bamboo is a type of grass. Bamboo is the fastest growing plant on Earth. It can grow 4 centimeters in just 1 hour. Bamboo can be found in many different habitats, from cold mountains to hot tropical jungles.
Okay. Did you guys hear some interesting facts?
Yes.
Like, what did you hear?
Almost half of all insects on Earth are beetles.
The blue whale's height is the size of a small car.
Okay. Okay. So, and what did you say, Denise?
I said blue whale's height is the size of a small car.
Okay. Okay. So now we are going to turn these sentences into questions. So, since there's different ways of doing that, we need to find the verb. So in this first sentence, what is the verb?
Are.
Yeah, yeah. So that will be the first way. And so all we need to do is move the verb to the front of the sentence. So do you guys want to, you can talk for a minute and figure out what this sentence is as a question.
We have different answers.
Oh, okay. What did you say, Mary?
I said, are beetles almost half of all insects on Earth?
Oh, okay, that's correct.
Right.
Also, what did you say, Denise?
I said are almost half of all insects on Earth beetles.
Okay, that's the answer that I thought of, but it's also correct. Yeah, we'll just go with yours, Denise.